So it's so many thoughts trying to mentally process every single thing from every aspect. You got to organize your thoughts. I could make a post about that, but organizing your thoughts, literally, whether it be, I know my life, the capacity and the quality of my life, like a lot of these things, I keep doing them seasonally and I have to remind myself, oh no, this is a lifestyle change. But when I sit here and literally write down every expense that I have that's coming up, and when I put the dates next to them so I know like when I need to have these things, and I budget and add up how much I need to make a day, I literally make the money every single time. And I think that declutters not only in a physical way so you can have some type of visual understanding or aid to be able to identify like, okay, I need to do this. This is what I have coming up. It gets you in that energy to where now you can manifest because you know the work that you need to do. I need to put in this amount of hours, or I'm only going to get this amount of hours at my job, so I need to be doing something on the side. But it helps you manifest more. And like I said, if God wants to unconditionally bless you and send a DoorDash or some money or something to aid you financially, you will have that. But like still being in a place of like manifesting on your own route and capacity, just in case things are stagnated, or to create an avenue to be able to receive, you know what I mean? But it's like it's an energetic shift that creates as well. And so it's the same thing when I don't look at all of my stuff, that's when overdraft fees come, stuff be drafting out and I'm not prepared for it. I could look up and be like, damn, Mr. Seven, so-and-so do. And now I'm diving into my savings. You know what I mean? So it's like, you having those physical representations and aids sometimes can also help you shift and get things in order energetically. All right. And it's the same with your mind. If you worried about your ex or your girlfriend, right? Say you're in a happy relationship, you worried about your girlfriend, but then you worried about your baby daddy or your baby mama because they be tripping. And then your mama and you are into it. And then your kids are acting out at school. If you have all of these things to think about, but you don't really have any solution, or a lot of times I spiral into thinking and then I get lost in that thought and then I start thinking about something else, so I don't even remember what I came to a conclusion with before. And so sometimes like writing it out, or that's why I do shadow work diary, link in my bio. But because sometimes having that visual aid and being able to go back and listen to myself, even when I post YouTube videos, sometimes I go back and listen to those past versions of what I concluded or the solution or how I felt about a situation. And it either reconnects me to that, whether I need to readdress that thing or I grew from that place and space that I was. So I need to reward myself and acknowledge that, this is something that I'm releasing and progressing with. Like, but, some type of visual aid, whether it be writing it, or whether it be recording it. And then sometimes I just like to speak it. Sometimes just speaking it is like recording it energetically, and all those things that I don't get to say, maybe to my kids or to my kid's dad or to my person or whatever it may be, those things that I don't feel like I got to express, I just get to energetically release it, like put it out there by just saying it. If I'm talking to myself or if it's in the form of prayer. But I like to do vent sessions in my car with the windows down, and something that I think I do that spiritually, because when you're driving, like you're moving, right? And then when my windows are down, it's like I'm just putting that shit in the universe, and it's like being left behind me, So that's kind of how I think of it, like in a energetic, spiritual way. I don't think that I say, hey, I'm going to get in my car and vent because this is, that. But I think energetically, like when I process it on a spiritual level, I think that that's something that I enjoy because it is like a release, but those are all things that you can do in order to kind of like organize your thoughts, or to, understand, identify that you're even experiencing certain feelings about certain things. Sometimes I listen to me like on my shadow work diary sessions, and I'll be hearing me and I'm like, okay, you're perceiving it this way, but I keep hearing you say these three things. That person hurt me. That person hurt me. That person hurt me. You still hurt. So you're complaining about your financial expenses, you're complaining about you're complaining about this, but this topic steadily comes up. So even though this topic may be helping you manifest negative outcomes in these ways, this is something that you consistently keep bringing up, so it has to keep bothering you, or it has to be something that's bothering you. So sometimes that's what those visual aids and things do. But I hope I'm not talking your head off. That was definitely just channeled. That was good, though. That could definitely help somebody. How to organize your thoughts. How to confront the elephant in your mind. Combat the elephant in your mind.